Hi, I'm Will Totten, a technology specialist at Spring Valley High School. I'm currently a site facilitator with the Project Code program. As corny and cheesy as this is probably going to sound, I joined the Project Code really to make a difference, positive impact on student lives. Far too often I see students with these amazing technology skills and programming and coding skills who graduate high school, and I see them a couple of years later, 3 or 4 years and 5 years down the road, and they're just working in food industry jobs or retail, just totally underemployed for their skill set. I always wanted to be able to take a more active role and to be able to provide them with some kind of in-demand certification that they'd be able to make a good living while working from home or staying for local business or industry here in Appalachia without having to move away. I cannot tell you how excited I was when I first heard about Project Code from my career and technical education director. It was exactly what I was looking for, right? The opportunity that I could make a positive impact in student lives with an in-demand certification. Project Code's vision of bringing tech jobs to Appalachia and working on tech jobs from home, teaching students very in-demand Salesforce certifications meshed perfectly with what I've always wanted to do. I immediately applied to be a site facilitator as soon as the job came up. And I also applied to be a student apprentice too with Central App, which is Project Code's partner company, just in case I didn't get the job because I really wanted to be, so badly wanted to be part of this program. Fortunately, I was hired as a site facilitator though. So in the Project Code program itself, I was learning the Salesforce platform right alongside the student apprentices, right? The curriculum Central App constructed was just this amazing blend of participatory online lectures, work on Salesforce's own training platform, which is known as Trailhead, which is really fantastic, by the way. Presentations, collaborative projects, and applying what we learned to real-world business scenarios, right, which mimic actual business requirements. Project Code is not some simple, just go out and memorize something, just for the test, right, for the certification exam, just to make us look good and give us a high pass rate, right? Project Code actually prepares students, to be an immediate asset to any business or industry that hires them or uses them for consulting work. Consulting work is huge on the Salesforce platform. I've thrown around that word Salesforce a lot, and many of you may have never heard of that company, but I'm sure you've heard of companies like Google, right? Amazon, Apple, US Bank, Adidas, Macy's, Fitbit. Salesforce is utilized in all those companies, plus thousands more. Salesforce is in higher education, retail, logistical companies, healthcare, call centers, finance, K-12 education, customer service centers, nonprofits, tons of other industries. It is by far the leading CRM, which is a customer relationship management software. That's a mouthful. It's the by far the leading CRM leader in the world with software platform. And it's continued to expected to, over the next 20 years, it's continued to have its exponential growth, just continue exponentially. They're supposed to be, gaining billions in sales over the next 20 years. Billions, not millions. The reason I gave this little bit of information about the platform is just to really drive home the point that a multitude of companies and industries are looking for people to be trained as both Salesforce administrators and developers, right? And Project Code does both of those. Right now, Salesforce administrators, which, by the way, doesn't even involve writing a single line of code, are making an average of over $88,000 a year. And a Salesforce developer who does write the code, they make over an average of $110,000. And, I've seen job postings for that, over 180, 190, even a couple over 200,000. What is really great also about the Salesforce boom, as you want to call it, a lot of the work can be done remotely. A lot of these companies hire people to do remote contractual work, right? So they can stay right home in Appalachia and work in this kind of Salesforce boom. I'm not going to lie. Earning these certifications with our coursework was not easy in the least bit. It took hours of hard work in the evenings and the weekends, especially for somebody like me who get my day job teaching. But in the end, it was worth it. It was amazing seeing the student growth, not only in the Salesforce platform, but through the entrepreneurship portion of the curriculum that Central App provided. as well as they had lessons on how to survive, and not only survive, but how to thrive in this new idea of a digital or gig economy. You know, seeing my students, and here's a teacher heart in me, seeing my students go from being able to barely present a screencast, you know, to being able to do live presentations and just absolutely do a great job on those live presentations was amazing. You know, they're absolutely rocking it. And just in seeing their growth on the Salesforce platform was just phenomenal too. We went from knowing nothing to being, you know, earning 3 different certifications on a Salesforce platform. You know, I have a master's degree plus, you know, somewhere like 200 hours or something. And you know, I just got recently, last summer, I was certified as administrator. I got to tell you what, though, those achievements pale in comparison to what I felt like when I earned my Salesforce certifications and just the sense of achievement that it brought. So looking towards the future, you know, I hope to use my knowledge that I've gained in Salesforce to continue to train students and expand the program's reach to all 55 counties in West Virginia. And try to help all these different students become Salesforce certified, you know, and be able to stay in Appalachia and make a good living without having to move one of these little large urban tech hubs. You know, I feel very fortunate and blessed to be able to make a direct contribution to the nascent technology industry in Appalachia. Thank you for your time.